Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now, you may recall that in the month of May, I played Gankplang's Murloc Shaman deck to rank 1 on the Wild Mode ladder, and it was the first deck that I had crafted in all gold form. Every card in that deck was golden, and I'm convinced that golden Murlocs gave me extra special RNG and helped me win more games. I'm absolutely convinced of that. So, in the month of June, I've decided to change things up and play a different Murloc Shaman deck. This is Bannanawaffles deck, and the differences are as follows. This deck plays Loatheb, which is brilliant against Priest, it's brilliant against Mage. Wonderful card. This deck also plays Call in the Finishers. Now, this is great if you can follow up with Everything is Awesome, or if you can follow up with a Gentle Megasaur. But if you can't follow up with anything, the 1/1 Murlocs that are generated from Call in the Finishers, they're vulnerable to AoE, they're vulnerable to easy trades, so you need the follow-up. And it's also worth noting that this deck has one copy of Maelstrom Portal, which the Gankplang deck did not have. Always good to have a little bit of AoE, you never know when you're going to need it. So this deck was able to take me to rank 2, and I think if I'd continued playing it with a few more games, I had like a 70% win rate, so if I'd continued playing it with a few more games, I'm sure I'd have got rank 1, but then I got bored and I started playing other decks, and then started losing. So I should have stuck with this deck, because it's so bloody effective. Now, non-golden cards. Loatheb, not in gold, Call in the Finishers, not in gold, and Maelstrom Portal and Primal from Lookout need to be crafted in gold and form 2. So, will the lack of golden cards hurt me? Or will my RNG still be good? This is an almost all golden Murloc Shaman deck then. So, mages have seen a big increase in popularity, particularly mages that play the quest, and then, look to burst you down with Flame Wakers and Sorcerer's Apprentices that cheapen their spells. They play giants, those giants go face, bad things happen. So the way we beat that is we get a good board presence going early, and we just overwhelm him with Murlocs. His initial strategy will be to draw cards, gather those cards into his hand. Lots of cheap spells that can combo with Flame Wakers.
Someday I'll be just like
Well, there's a Sorcerer's Apprentice, and there's the quest. And I assume with the coin here, we're going to see a... Oh, okay. I thought we were going to see a Mana Cyclone, but clearly not. Well, these are not the best options, sadly. Poisonous doesn't really do much for me at all. But, look, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing, and at the very least, I don't know, if that 2/1 Murloc does not die, it can kill a minion, because it's got poison. Interesting that he's really just throwing away this Sorcerer's Apprentice here. I thought that Sorcerer's Apprentice was a really important minion in his deck. That you need to keep it alive to go off with the big turn of spells. But wait a minute. Is he going to succeed here in freezing my entire board? No, he doesn't. Okay. That's unfortunate. Because now it's just going to die. And I just want to play as many things as I can, because if he goes crazy with spells here via a Flame Waker, then hopefully some of my stuff will still survive. But he's happy to commit this other apprentice. Oh, connection frozen? Game frozen? No, we're back. Okay. And he's played a giant, which is not great for him, but I'm just going to kill it. But actually, killing the apprentice, for me, is a bigger priority. A sorcerer's apprentice that can cheapen spells, can do crazy things, right? It can allow him to do crazy things, like completing a quest extra quickly. But that giant, I'm not too worried about, because we're just going to kill it anyway. Next turn. Hello. I believe that's lethal. Forget what I said about killing the giant. Who needs to kill a giant when you can just go face with Murkite? Okay, next game. Against a mage again. And I'm keeping Toxfin because it's a 1-drop. There are instances where I'm just happy to play it as a 1-2 because it puts something on the board. It allows me to start being aggressive, but in this case we're Finley. Good old, reliable Finley, who does not give me life tap. But this is fine. Life tap would draw me cards, but against a class that can do lots of damage to my face quite quickly with spells and Flame Wakers, life tapping isn't always the safest thing to do. So here I get to gain armor. That's pretty good. Golden Coldlight Seer. So beautiful. Golden Megasaur, also nearly as beautiful.
Most impressive.
And his best response is a ping, fair enough. We'll now negate all of the value of that ping by buffing the health of our Murlocs. We're setting up now for a Megasaur turn, hopefully, and Arcane Keysmith. Oh, how interesting. This is not the usual kind of mage that you expect to see on the ladder with Flame Wakers, Giants, and Sorcerer's Apprentices. How interesting. So now I'm thinking that this could be Big Spell Mage rather, or Reno Mage. And if it's Reno Mage, we could be in trouble. I haven't faced a Reno Mage for God knows how long. But I'm going to assume that they run board clears. And lots of them. But we're putting on a lot of pressure here.
At last.
Oh, hello. Kazakus. This is for sure a Reno Mage. So we have to kill him before turn 6. That's got to be the plan. Interesting. I thought he would have taken a 1-cost potion, although a 1-cost potion wouldn't have done much for him really. Test for counterspell. It's not counterspell. I guess we just go all in here. Everything is awesome. So, they have a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was trying to calculate whether I could pop the block I guess it didn't matter. There's rank 4.
Araxes! You face Mechazeraxes! You stand before King Rastakan.
So, finally we get to take a break from facing mages, and we're going up against a warlock. Well, that's a great name. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so it looks like we're starting out with... oh, I was going to say, it looks like we're starting out with Tiny Finn. Tiny Finn plus the Tidecaller. Pretty epic combo. And the little hearts coming out of Tiny Finn there. So glorious. Runic Egg. Who the hell plays Runic Egg in 2019? Well, Runic Egg is card draw, so I assume that this is a Mecha Thunlock? Possibly. So, we've just played right into Defile. But that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but we'll just pretend and pray. We'll just pretend that he doesn't have it. Please don't have it. Don't have it. You don't have it. Oh? 3 mana? Ah, you don't have it. So, is this lethal? I can't even count. So, do you know what? Screw it. We just go face. Actually, we're 1 off. That's really silly. We should have counted. So I think that means we have to trade. And we kill off Tiny Finn because it's a Defile activator. So now he can't defile us. This is good. Oh, he thinks he's safe behind a taunt. Well, taunt be gone. Turn 5, not bad. Right, another mage, of course. So this time we do not have Tiny Finn to go with our Tidecaller. But that's okay.
The end is coming!
Oh wow, the end is coming. And notice he coined that out without any thought.
I knew it!
He's lost the coin, he's lost the Doomsayer, and we're very happy. Okay, draw me more Murlocs. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Okay, bit of pressure on the board. With this Coal-Light Seer that I think will come in handy at some point soon in terms of buffing the health of our Murlocs, but I think we just build the board up a little bit more first. freezing his face doesn't accomplish anything, but it gets a Murloc on the board. Now I could have played a Bluegill Warrior, but I want to hold back on it just in case there's a situation where it gets me lethal, or where I can use it to trade into something. Well, that's game over. Loatheb on 5 with a ridiculous board. Yeah, Loatheb wins games. Such a great inclusion in this deck. Alright, we're joining this game in progress. I just wanted to highlight the power of Maelstrom Portal. There is only one copy in this deck, but look at the work it does in the mirror matchup. It's amazing. And yeah, spell damage +1. Spell shifter. Oh, Lowly Squire. So building up a board here as best as we can.
Fascinating.
This game is more or less over. You see, Devolve didn't really help him very much. Does still have a board, and he doesn't. So he's still going to have to clear my board somehow. Okay, let's see if we can get a Murloc here to go with the Angler. Well, that's a Murloc, sure. That's okay. Fair enough. And there's rank 3.
Rastakan versus Lazul.
Okay. This next little game, I'm going up against a priest.
Stand before King Rastakan.
And you have to think that this is a big priest, right? What else would it be? And this is our game for rank 2. So we're going to have to beat a big priest to get rank 2. Nothing is guaranteed. Because Barnes on 4 can just ruin our day. And people will tell you that Barnes is not the problem. And they would be right. Barnes is not the problem. The problem is the res effects that come afterwards. But we may be able to race him here with the Murlocs that we have on board. I would have preferred the Warlock hero power, to be honest. Because he's going to run board clears, right? Spirit Lash, Excavated Evil, maybe. But certainly Mass Hysteria, certainly Light Bomb. He'll have Psychic Scream. So I would have preferred the ability to tap, just to draw more cards, refill the board, and okay, reconnecting. That keeps happening to me. Something's changed in the last few weeks with Hearthstone. The client is so much more unreliable compared to the last however many years. The last 5 years of playing the game, where the client has generally been reliable. Just this last month, it's been unreliable. So, Blizzard, I know you're a small indie company, but please sort this out. Oh wow, Shadow Word Horror. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, Let's see what Finley can give us here. That's not great. Decided not to commit the War Leader. Just because I'm scared of AoE. Yeah, look, Excavated Evil. Now I can commit the War Leader. Don't feel safe enough to commit calling the finishers. Just because of Spirit Lash. But now this board is immune to Spirit Lash. And he can play Shadow Essence. Oh, okay, I was going to say, he could play Shadow Essence, and I have Devolve, but Light Bomb is just better. Still reluctant to play Calling the Finishers because of Spirit Lash. If I'm going to play it, then I need to play Cold Light Seer as well. Oh, and there he is. Here's Vargoth in all of his beholding glory. Okay. If this board can stick, even if he has Spirit Lash, we can still find lethal, hopefully, through Everything is Awesome. Ragnaros? Not going to be enough here.
How can this be?
But we'll make him think that we're scared by emoting. Let's give the big priest some confidence.
Behold!
Behold. Ooh, hello. Okay, well... that's awkward. But, it's still over. And in fact, I don't think that I needed to play Devolve there. I think I still could have got through and used a ping to trade with the Lich King and win. And actually, Devolve in itself can be quite dangerous because you devolve and you devolve the minions into taunts, and then you can't get through. But yeah, there's rank 2. So, Bannanawaffles Murloc Shaman, the almost golden Murloc Shaman deck. Really effective, really fun. Loatheb, absolute MVP. Call in the finishers, as you saw in the last game. Great card, because I was able to play the little Murlocs and then buff them. It was fantastic. So, this is probably now my new favourite Murloc Shaman deck, and certainly my most effective deck. I've been able to rank up quicker with this deck, getting to rank 2, than I have been able to rank up with any other deck in the June season. So Murlocs are just working for me, right? They are extra special because most of them are golden, so my RNG must be better, and therefore I win more. That's my logical analysis, deduction, and conclusion from playing this deck. So if you want to win more, craft golden Murlocs. That's the message. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you all again very soon for more One Mode Fun.